Have you all tried? No. Page 89, why?
Page 89 is very hard.
Page 89 is so soft. It is just paper. How can paper be very hard? It's just one piece of paper.
It's very difficult.
I don't understand the question.
Don't fluffy, you see, it's soft. Okay, turn to page 89. I want to go through the questions already.
I don't understand the question.
This chapter, and you can do your. You are hoping that some spirit will come and help you do it. Okay, can put away your phone already. Pay attention. Okay. So a lot of you say it is difficult. You don't know how to start. So
I don't understand.
You don't understand. The more you should pay attention and listen now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are given an equation and you are told to solve the equation. So when they tell you to solve this equation, they are telling you finally they want to know what is this value of x. Xavier, you want to move to the back. Okay? They want you to find out what is this value of x that will make this equation balanced, or the value of x that will make this equation correct. So, finally, our endpoint is what is this value of x? So our endpoint is this value of x is putting all the numbers here. That is what we have been doing for the past questions. We are writing equivalent equations until x is this number. You always sleep, right? Okay. What an equation means is the left hand side is the same as the right hand side, correct? Let us go to something very simple. Triangle equals to square. What is triangle plus 1?
Square plus 1.
Yes, it is equal to square plus 1. So they are still the same. So from one equation, I can write another equation. If this is correct, it means this is correct. Agree? Agree?
Yes.
This correct means this is correct.
Yeah.
This correct also means this is correct.
Yeah.
So, if now I have another equation, x minus 1 equals to 56.
So the number in beginning.
Can I write another equation by adding 1 to both sides? Then x minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 is
56.
minus 1 plus 1 is how much?
Minus 1 plus 1, 0.
So my left hand side will be left with x, and then my right hand side will be left with all the numbers. If this is correct, means this is correct, means this is correct. Meaning when my x is the same as 57, my left hand side and right hand side is the same. 57 minus 1 is 56. Right hand side is 56. So this is what we call solving equation. We are finding what is x that will balance this equation.
You say this side is equal to this, saying this side is equal to 56, but that side is equal to 57.
This side is 56.
The last one is 57 one.
This equation right is the same as this left. This equation left is equal to this right. Don't confuse this equation with other equations. That's why we are writing new equations. But every equation is related because this implies this, this implies this, this implies this, this implies this. So as long as we continue to write equivalent equation until we know what is x, that means we have solved the equation. So similarly here, I want to know what is this value of x? Value of x that will balance left and right. So I am finding what is this value of x that when I put it inside here, the left hand side will become 0. Okay? At one look, if you know your numbers very well, actually you can know this x must be equal to no. Okay? Actually, if I know numbers very well, I know I don't need to go through the working. X must be equal to 1 over 8. You cannot see, right? But never mind. You see, what this equation is telling you is 4 multiply this bracket is 0. 4 multiply something equals to 0. What must this something be?
This thing must make itself into a 0, so when 4 times 0 it will become a 0. So important.
Yeah, correct.
那个 bracket 里面需要是一个 0, so that if 4 times 0 it will still be 0. Because no matter whatever thing, 1000 times 0 is 0.
Yes. The bracket must be 0, so that 4 multiply 0 will make left hand side 0. Okay? So from there,
So I want out.
okay, wait, let me say first.
Yeah, I understand already.
No, I understand that.
那你跟我讲为什么他们玩好 OK 呢？
Actually, still don't understand. Okay. Okay. Let's go one step back. Oh, don't talk first. What is this equation telling you? Akshay. Okay. So 4 multiply this bracket is 0, correct?
That's all I say.
Okay. Correct. That is what the equation is telling you. Okay. So if you know 4 times something equals to 0, remember this is an equation. I can continue to write next equation as long as I do the same thing on both sides. Okay? How can I remove? This is 4 times bracket, right? Is there any way I can remove this 4? 4 times something. Yes. I can divide left hand side by 4, right? Actually, correct, no?
Yeah.
I can divide left hand side by 4. But I want to divide left hand side by 4, I must
Divide everything.
divide right hand side by 4.
Wait, I don't get it still.
Huh?
I still don't get it.
you got a simple way to say it.
If I have 3 times triangle equals to 3 times square, I want to divide. I don't want 3 triangle. I only want 1 triangle. Means I am dividing 3 triangle by 3. Then I must also divide 3 square by 3. And 1 triangle is the same as 1 square. Correct? 3 triangle is 3 square. 1 triangle is 1 square lah. Okay? So 4 times bracket is circle. If I divide 4 times bracket by 4, I must also divide this side by 4. This is all that you all have been doing. Equation, left and right the same. As long as I do the same thing on both sides, I can write a new equation that will still also be correct. So if this is correct, the question give you one, it must be correct. So when I divide both sides by 4, 4 divided by 4 cancel away, become 1. So I'm left with 1 of this bracket. 1 of this bracket is equal to 0. 0 divided by 4 is still 0. Okay? From this step to this step, any problem? Okay, because we are doing the same thing on both sides. Okay? And I am trying to simplify until I only have x. Because when I only have x, I will know what is value of x already.
Yeah, I think I know the value of x.
Wow!
I know the.
Huh?
Okay. Then, very good, Okay, then.
Oh, I know why anyway.
Okay.
Why? I don't know.
Next. 8x minus 1. Now we don't need the bracket because nothing multiply the bracket already, right? So 8x minus 1 is equal to 0. I want to solve for the equation. This is my end point. I only want x. I don't want the minus 1, so I plus 1. I plus 1 on both sides. 8x is 1. So I want 1x. So again, I must divide 8x by 8. And because I divide 8x by 8, I must also divide 1 by 8. So x equals to 1/8.
Actually, I cannot understand why you divide by 4. I can understand why is x is a 1/8, but I cannot understand why you divide by 4.
Why I divide by 4? You understand already? Then you go to another. Okay. If I have 4a equals to 8.
4 times 2.
I want to know a. I must divide both sides by 4.
Why?
Because I want a. I want to know what is a.
I want to know the a, but what is the a to do with the...
But here is 4a. I don't want 4a. I compare left hand side to left hand side. I don't care about my right hand side. My end point is I only want 1a. So if I only look at my left hand side, I have 4a, I only want 1a. So from 4a to become 1a, I need to divide 4a by 4.
So to get a 4 away?
Yes, because I only want 1a. So when we are doing equation, when we are writing equivalent equation, actually we have a motive.
Then we get 1a, but we don't know what is 1a equal to what.
That's why I want to divide left hand by 4 because I want 1a. But because I want to divide left hand side by 4,
You have to divide by
I have to divide right hand side by 4. Similarly here, 4 times this bracket, my x is inside the bracket. If I don't first find out what is this bracket, I cannot find out what is x. So I want to find out what is this bracket, I must first remove the 4. I want to remove the 4, I can divide left hand side by 4. So that I no longer have 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 1 of this bracket is just 8x minus 1 itself. Then I want to divide by 4, that's why I have to divide right hand side by 4. 0 divided by 4 is still 0.
Then
Okay? Or
8 divided by 4 is 2,
Or if you go by logic, 4 times something equals to 0. The only possible value for this something is 0. Or else 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. The only value that will make left hand side 4 times something equals to 0 is when this something is 0.
No, wait.
You can go by logic, you can go by systematic step by step.
But 8 divided by 4 is O and degrees minus 1 divided by 4 is minus 4. And how are you going to get 0 from there?
8. Why I need to divide 8 by 4?
Would you underline the whole thing?
4 times something divided by 4. 2 times 4 divided by 4. When it's multiplied, I only need to cancel one of them. I am not going to cancel both.
Okay.
Okay? Unless you are talking about plus, then different. Okay. 1A, any problem?
No.
Huh? Like that is cannot or no problem? No problem. Yes. Okay. Listen. Listen. Okay. If this way of thinking is